Right, welcome back everybody. We are now in 2025. A little bit late, I grant you, but we are here now. Friday before the February machinery sale. We've got a staggering entry, including some really fantastic New Hollands, including these ones here. The lot 1211 there, the T7315. That's an absolute beauty, that one, ready to go straight to work, including this T7225 as well. They're all very well maintained, these, cleaned up nicely, ready to go straight to work, ready for export. We can do the whole lot. So 2025 is going to be an exciting year for us, as we mentioned at the end of last year. There's lots of improvements going around in the sale ground. There's lots of interesting things and events that are going to happen over the course of the year. Keep your eyes peeled for those. We've got some exciting vintage things coming up. We've got some really interesting sales that are cropping up in and around the country as well. So there's going to be lots to look at over the course of 2025, and we look forward to showing you all about them. So you join us in one of the star lots undoubtedly for this month. This amazing New Holland showing here, 21 in the year. Really nice and clean machine, this one. I mean, it is ready to go to work. As I said earlier, great export demand on it as well. High horsepower tractor for all of those needs, whatever you need it to do, it is there. And we'll be going under the hammer on Monday the 10th of February. Very exciting. As I say, there's lots of great machinery we're going to show you over this week's episode, including plant, agricultural machinery. The grass season's coming in as well, so we've got a little bit to show you on that. So it is yeah, really exciting to be back, and we look forward to seeing you on the sale day. So we're hoping that we're going to see some good trade in this month's machinery auction. As of today, the interest rates fell yesterday, so that's obviously good. It should give us a little bit more confidence in the market. Also, the exchange rate's looking pretty favourable for us at the moment, which we like to monitor throughout the year because it gives us a bit of an indication on how strong the European and export trade is going to be. But that's looking pretty good, as I say, so hopefully the trade will be there again. They've got the confidence with the facilities that we can offer, so yeah, it'll be good to see what happens come Monday. As I said earlier, we'll see some subtle little changes around the sale ground, as well as some quite big ones, which you'll be pleased to see. Just celebrating our 200-year anniversary. Yeah, it's really exciting for us all to be a part of it. You've seen the tractor in previous episodes as well. But as I say, keep an eye out for that sort of stuff. We're trying to make it nice and noticeable for you to all see. So we like to try and stay ahead of the curve. We pride ourselves in being market leaders, so we're always trying to make sure that we're ahead of the curve, as I say. We're constantly investing in new technology. We're looking at a new back office auction system at the moment. We are also got some more Starlink satellites to give us even more confidence with the online bidding that you all like to use, as we don't charge any extra percentages on that one, so it gives you some confidence. You can be nice and anonymous, and with the pictures and the equipment that we use for that always helps as well. We've invested in a new camera. You may not notice, but we are now in 4K, so you can see me in all of my glory. I'm not sure that that's the way to go, but there we go. You can see the equipment in all of the glory. We've got some really staggering plant this month. Really good stuff. New stuff, old stuff, good hours on it. There's a little bit of everything for everybody. We'll have a walk down there now and see what's in line. So as we shelter behind this Volvo, but from the wind, it's a little bit chilly today. We've been already up and down the country since the moment we got back from the new year, really. We've been up in Carnforth, got a really lovely sale up there, including some vintage and classic tractors, some cars as well. Something different, there's some crawlers in there, David Brown's, nice 50Ds, some really uncommon Oliver tractors as well. A couple of nice Vauxhalls, really interesting sales, so definitely check that one out. The guys were just this week up in Lincolnshire as well, looking at a little timed online auction we've got of some nice sort of vintage tractors as well. Over 100 stone troughs. Now that might sound a little bit interesting, but there's good demand for those. So yeah, really pay attention to that sale. But as I say, it's been pretty hectic, as in full on, lots of valuation work as well, which we also do. So if you ever got any requirements on that, please reach out to us. And yeah, so the monthly sale has swung around nice and quickly, and we're all excited to be going again. So as we mentioned earlier, we've got some really great plant equipment this month. A really great lineup of excavators and diggers, telehandlers as well. There is something to suit all those construction needs. I mean, look at this behind me. I mean, so the object of the videos, that I know I stress it a lot, is obviously it gives the overseas buyers that may not be able to make it here, and those that you can't make it here for whatever reason, you can see that it's working, and it gives the vendors some confidence that we are marketing their items to the best possible potential. And yeah, something that's all part of the service, and something we're very proud of achieving. Quality continues in the plant section, as I've said before, but this 2023 Louis Gong, you may correct my pronunciation on that, but this is showing just 700 hours, so this is pretty fresh out of the packet. It's a great machine, this one. From one of our regular customers. They always do well with us, always pleased with the service that we offer, and they're always very pleased with the results, but we're very grateful to be supported in the way that we are. And yeah, and yet another great lot that's going under the hammer on Monday. Doesn't have to be yellow. Amazing little Merlot there, another one going under the hammer on Monday. As I say, we are there for all your plant and construction needs, and agricultural, as you obviously would know. But yeah, we sell it all. There's Mark Keys, he's the happiest member of the forklift crew.
So we're just having a great look down the line ahead of our Monday sale. Lot $12.99, look at that, great sort of emerging classic really, still a great workhorse. The 7930 John Deere, front linkage on that as well. Something you can still turn a spanner on. Even more horsepower, look at that cat there, the MT845. Just rolling through a lovely selection of John Deere tractors. There's a sort of a cabbage rig I can see, something a bit more specialist, but you could soon easily take that off and make a perfectly usable tractor in any situation. Most of these have got all the bells and whistles on them. Just have a look. Yeah, nice. Just look at that, top spec, blue power. It is a really nice machine. Again, a big thank you to everyone that's supporting us, and all our vendors for your entries. You've all supported us well in February, and as I can say, look, just lots of tractors to go at, and we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Now that's nice. Auto power, 6175R, front linkage and PTO. Clean example, the boots have got loads of life in that. That's all really clean. That is a nice tractor. On the 17 plate as well. Lovely. They don't all have to be brand new or new and shiny. A bit more of a classic there, a TM165, a TM155. Look at those. Proper tractor they are.
Now, something that's fresh for 2025, as part of the continued investment that we're doing here on the sale ground, is a brand new car park. So we've levelled a lot of it out here as well, but there is lots of nice tidy spaces with bigger spaces to allow for those pickup trucks and Range Rovers that we all love, just to make sure that we've got somewhere that you can park nice and comfortably, nice and tidily on the sale days, and if you're dropping your things off, coming to pop in for some viewings, anything like that. But that is part of the continued investment that we're going to see at the sale ground over the last 12 months and to continue into the future as well. So very exciting, nice fresh white lines, really good, very pleased with it, and look forward to seeing it in use on Monday.
So let's take a look back up Monday. What a trade it was. We had a £4 million sale, a great start to the year. It's on the back of what was a strong January sale.
3 bid, 3,000 bid, 3 bid now. 3 bid, 3,000, 3,000 bid, 3 for 6,000 bid. Never £3,000, 6,500. 6,500 back in the room here at 6,500. You're out online now. Have 6,000, parking bid at 6,500. 6,500, 6,500. Have 6,000, parking bid at 6,500. 6,500. Hammers up now. Have 6,000.
At 3.8. At 10.8 a bit of 10.8, at 10.8 a bit of 10.8, any more online? At 10.8 it's selling all the time, at 10.8 quite sure, 3.8 a bit now, 3.8, at 3.8 a bit of 3.8, at 3.8 one more it's yours.
67 now, at 67, here we are at 67, at 67,000 now, at 67, can I say 5 more, 67, At £67,000, please bid quickly online if you'd like it. At 67. At £67,000, the hammer is up then. At £67,000 it goes. It's time away. Make no mistake. Selling all the time. At £67,000.
So a £4 million sale. The stars of the show were the tractors, really. We had a great entry of New Hollands, mostly from a single consignment, but all over there, sort of the country they flocked in from. This one in particular, lot 1214, the New Holland T7225, sold just after the sale, but completed the whole sale of every single New Holland. There was competitive bidding from the trade and from end users. A couple of them gone not too far from here, but some, like this one's going abroad to Ireland. So as I say, £4 million, what a result. We had customers, I think there was over 300 customers from all over the world. So I know there was Ghana, Poland, Cyprus, Sudan, where else in the world have they gone? Holland, Ireland, you know, it's gone far and wide. So great support from all of our buyers for both plant and tractors. Tractors, as I say, were the star of the show. Plant was not performing quite as good as January, I'll be honest. We had a great sale for plant, especially for telehandlers and excavators in January, and I think the market couldn't quite take two great sales on the bounce as traders needed to sell the stocks, so it wasn't quite as good as it was in January, but we expect March to probably pick back up again, so that should set the tone quite nicely leading into spring. Also on the machinery side, we had a great result for the machinery. Fert spreaders, they were really sought after this month, as well as grass kit. We had some really nice grass kit. We had a lovely McHale wrapper, consigned from an end user. You could just see it was quality. That sold really well. Sprayers, but mostly seasonal kit. So as we lead into the grass, slurry and fert spreading seasons round the corner, there was exceptional trade for those. But yeah, as I say, Monday was a fantastic sale. I'm just trying to think more of the highlights, really. I've got to say, one of them, I pointed out earlier, the 6215R, the John Deere, direct from a farmer organisation up the road from us, from the sale ground. They're very good supporters of us. That made, I think it was over 12,500 over its reserve. A Voltra, a lovely thing, again from an end user, that made 17,500 over reserve. Just shows that Cheffins here is the place to sell both trade stock as well as end user kits, so direct from farm. We've got a great database of buyers, as I say, over 300 people. There was 600 buyers registered online alone. You know, the sales well supported here in person as well. So great exposure for all the machines, great sale. One thing it does leave us though is short for stock for next month, so get your entries in. As I say, if you want any help on pricing, haulage, any of those sort of requirements, just call myself or any of the team, Joe, any out the front. We'll be happy to help, give you some figures on what we think it's worth and what we can achieve, as well as getting it here to be sold in March. They're already on the move, this T7225. Lorry's just rolled in this morning, off it goes to its new home within the country. That's staying in the UK. But yeah, as we walk through, there's just plenty of things. Wash, all the lads have been round and marked up, wash, wash, wash. Everything that's needed to be washed for our European buyers. That's something we can handle here at Cheffins. We can handle everything. So we can help organise the washing, certification, the phytosanitary requirements, both into Ireland and further abroad. One thing I did forget to say, although we had a great sale, we're obviously still open for private treaty sales. The team have already wound out over £100,000 worth of machinery, tractors and plant this week so far. And the book's open, we can do some deals and get things away. So if we were close on an item and you're wanting to sell, do get the team, they can contact the underbidders. But also if you're interested and not quite successful on the day, give them a shout and we can hopefully broker a deal for you. Most of the video this week has been about the Cambridge machinery sales and what we've been getting up to behind the scenes and the sale here at our Sutton site. But the team have been also very busy up and down the country. We've been to Hampshire, up into Lincolnshire, setting up and getting ahead of our sales calendar for the year. So the team have just launched a lovely sale of 3 very sharp John Deere tractors. There's a 6250R, a 6R215 and a 6R195. which are all in a sale down in Hampshire. That also has a lovely Hillmaster John Deere with only about sort of 500 hours on the clock. It's a really sharp combine and it'll attract great interest. So that's a timed online sale. We've got another little timed online sale starting shortly, the Rod Thompson collection. That's up in Lancashire, so the team have been back up there to lot up and get ready for the viewing day. We've been in Lincolnshire, a nice little sale, bit different, got some stone troughs in there, a couple of vintage tractors, a very interesting sale and a collection to be involved in. I'm sure it'll attract great interest from both sort of people looking to add a nice feature in the garden, as well as the stone trough collectors that we've got on our books. So something a little bit different in that one.
So obviously, as well as the monthly machinery sale, we do have the vintage auction entries open as well. Oliver's been off site today, very, very exciting collection, some really, really nice stuff is consigned from there that should shine up here, hopefully, if Adam can edit it in. Yeah, really interesting selection there, coming straight into the sale, all on a one-way ticket, so very exciting to see that. And finally, I suppose, as we embark on our 200-year celebrations for this year, it'll be exciting for us to look back over the last 200 years. Some really interesting images have come through the whole exercise. Yeah, really proud to be a part of it, and we'll continue to be market leaders as we move forward. And we look forward to seeing you on that journey and the exciting things that we see for the rest of 2025. Thanks again, and we'll see you on Monday and then at some sales near you very soon.